Good morning, good afternoon, and a warm welcome to everyone joining us from different parts of the continent. On behalf of A&D Forensics, I'm so delighted to welcome you to the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist Conferment and Alumni Induction Ceremony for the February 2026 cohort. Today is a special moment. We're gathered here today to formally recognize professionals who have successfully completed the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist Program and met the requirements for certification. So we are so pleased to have participants joining us from Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, and Senegal. And that actually reflects, the growing importance of cryptocurrency and compliance and digital asset governance across our region. So before we begin the formal proceedings, I would like to recognize members of the A&D Forensics team who work behind the scene to support this program. And we are also pleased to have our lead partner joining us from Kenya, Sewe Wycliffe, who is representing the East Africa community. So Sewe, may I kindly invite you to briefly unmute and say hello to the audience? Hi, Sewe.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, as the name goes, I'm Sewe Wycliffe, and I'm currently supporting A&D Forensics operations in East Africa. I'm based in Nairobi, Kenya, and it's glad to be here. And I know today is a good day, especially celebrating our participants who have managed to undergo the training successfully. So yeah, so looking forward to celebrating together with them, and cheers and kudos. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sewe. We appreciate your presence from East Africa today. So we're also glad to have members of our A&D team from Ghana, Senegal, Rwanda, all joining us today. So thank you for being here and for supporting this important moment. We are equally pleased to welcome members of the media, invited guests, members of the 3CS CCI Alumni Network, our colleagues, and the broader professional community who have joined us to witness today's ceremony. Thank you all for taking time to celebrate this milestone with our new cohort today. And of course, today's ceremony is truly about our graduates who dedicated their time, discipline, and efforts to successfully complete the 3CS program. And today we'll formally recognize their achievements, right? So this ceremony will include leadership remarks, reflection from members of the 3CS CTI alumni community, the formal certification conferment, and the induction of the February 2026 cohort into the A&D Forensics 3CS Alumni Network. So before we proceed, just a few housekeeping notes. We kindly ask that you keep your microphones muted throughout the ceremony. We also ask that our graduates keep their cameras on, particularly during the certification, conferment, and induction segments. And please also note that this session is being recorded for documentation and community sharing. So you can feel free to take screenshots during the ceremony and share this moment with your networks and celebrate this as we celebrate this milestone together, right? So with that being said, we'll begin the formal proceedings right now. And it's my pleasure to invite Choma Onyekelu. She's the blockchain forensics expert and the training team lead at A&D Forensics. She's going to deliver the opening address and share reflections on the structure and standards of the 3CS program. Choma, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Oge, for that powerful intro. And thank you so much to everyone that joined this particular event. In fact, it's more like a dream come true. This has been like a vision that we have started small, and we have tried to make sure that we produce the best financial crime specialists when it comes to cryptocurrency, the blockchain niche. And of course, we've had a lot of cohorts before now, but this is the first virtual 3CS cohort. So permit us to keep using 3CS, but 3CS means the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist, right? And this is the first virtual cohort, and we're so excited. So these participants that we're going to be conferring today, they have done a lot of hard work. I kid you not. So they've kind of put in all their efforts for 5 good days. Imagine, they were on calls. Most of them were juggling with work, juggling with a lot of tasks that they had, and they had to put up with 5 good modules that were introduced to them, beginning from module 1 that had to talk about introducing them to blockchain and cryptocurrency ecosystem, and the different slogans, the different topics they need to learn. Of course, that makes everybody equal at that point. And then they moved on to module 2 to look at what the financial crimes that can be committed with these virtual assets, right? And then for module 3, we went around the world, different jurisdictions, looking at the different regulatory requirements when it comes to virtual assets in different jurisdictions. And then we came back to module 4 to talk about the crypto compliance proper, what they should know as crypto compliance specialists. And in module 5, we talked about the tools that they would need. And we had sessions like quiz session. We normally have like a game-like session. We had participants practicing. We had a mock, and eventually we had the final exams. And for everybody that has participated, kudos to you. Of course, our pass score is 85%, and we're very sure that everybody that participated made it through. And of course, the whole proctoring event, and we made sure that everything was international best standard. And to me and to everybody in the A&D Forensics crew, it's so exciting to say congratulations to all of you that have made it so far. And also warm welcome to everyone that has made it to this particular event. Thank you so much. I will pass the mic back to Oge. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Chioma, for that address and for guiding this cohort through the 3CS program. Your remarks remind us that commitment and responsibility really comes with this certification. It's really not an easy feat. Thank you. So we'll also hear from our senior partner at A&D Forensics, Mr. Adedeji Owonibi, whose work in cryptocurrency compliance and digital asset investigations continues to influence how institutions across Africa approach this evolving space. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Adedeji Owonibi. Mr. Deji, the floor is yours.
Okay, so he's currently in a very busy meeting, so he will join very soon. He's physically here.
All right, so while we wait for him, we'll move to the next segment, which is the alumni segment, where members of the 3CS and the CCI network will share a few reflections on their experience with the certification and their professional journeys. So I think I would invite Chioma to moderate this segment. So Chioma, back to you.
Thank you so much. And yes, this is very important because our alumni community is growing. We started very small, and right now it's very, very interesting to know that we have professionals from different fields, including those that are also certified cryptocurrency investigators. So we have the alumni community where everyone that has passed through this course will come together, share insights, share updates, and you would agree with me that this industry evolves every day. If you blink, you lose. So we keep up trying to make sure everybody is part of the game. So I would want to, like they said, ladies first, I want to call someone that represents, we have 2 people representing the financial institutions, especially banks, right? So I'll start with the lady in our midst, Mrs. Udochukwu Ilechukwu, certified cryptocurrency compliance specialist, the head compliance monitoring and reporting department of First Bank Nigeria. Please, ma'am, if you're on the call, kindly take your time now to let us know what this program has been for you and your experience. Thank you so much. You're muted, ma'am. You have to unmute.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that. Thank you, Chioma. Thank you, Oge. And I want to say a very good morning to everyone on the call, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the February 2026 cohort of certified crypto compliance specialists. Not long ago, I was exactly where you are now, navigating the complexities of blockchain, vast regulations, practice, and I needed to generate the proactive mindset that is required to delve into this enormous universe of virtual assets. So today, as I welcome you into the 3CS Alumni Network, I want to reflect on what this journey actually means in the real world. I'm a compliance practitioner, so 3C isn't just a certificate, it's an anchor of credibility. It shifted me from someone who has an idea about crypto. You know how crypto came into Nigeria, to someone who has mastered the compliance framework that makes crypto viable. It gave me the tools to not just identify the risks, but help me to be able to profile solutions to inquiring users who want to operate with integrity. So I would say to the newly inducted cohorts, congratulations. You have now joined the vanguard of the defenders of the crypto space. My advice to you is simple. Be proactive, not reactive. The 3Cs training has given you the technical basics, but this industry will continue to evolve, like you've had Oge say, you've had Chioma say it. It will continue.
Go ahead, Benny. We're not hearing you at the moment. Hello, ma'am, you're muted. You're muted. Can you hear us?
Yes, we
Hello,
can't hear
ma'am.
you.
We can't hear you. Just mute again. So you can unmute now. So you can speak. No.
She can try exiting and rejoining.
Okay, please do that. So try exiting and rejoining. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So while we wait for her, of course, we can call her back to continue, just so we don't spend much time. I would like to welcome the second person representing the banking institution in the person of Mr. Olagoke Salawu, certified cryptocurrency compliance specialist, conduct and compliance, Sterling Bank, Nigeria. Please, Mr. Goke, if you're on the call, you can unmute.
Thank you very much. But I see Mrs. Udo is back. Does she want to finish her own? Yes, I can see she's back now.
Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh, sorry about that network issues, and I think someone interrupted me. So like I was saying, don't let your learning stop today. Use this network. I'm talking about this alumni network. Use this network. When you encounter a complex case or new forensic challenge, remember that you are part of an elite community. Great men and women. You have Shewe on this call, you have Deji, you have Chioma. Great men and women who are willingly offering their expertise to help you and the industry grow. And everyone speaks the same language of excellence. So I want to say to the professionals in the room who are observing and considering this path, the digital asset space is no longer shrouded in mystery. It is the new frontier of global finance. I have been convinced. I wasn't convinced previously, but I have been convinced. So, but need to know that this frontier needs policing. It needs specialists who understand the technology as well as the law. So if you want to be in the forefront of financial innovations and security, the 3C is your gateway. So once again, I want to congratulate the February 2026 cohort. You have the tools, you have a network, and now you have a mandate. So let's lead with integrity. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Powerful. Powerful. Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking our time to come and address us today. We really appreciate your time. Okay, so thank you so much. And we'll pass the mic back to Mr. Olagoke. Please, the floor is yours now. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning. Mic check, just to confirm everyone can hear me.
Yes, please.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I was told that we have people all over West Africa here, so good morning. I don't know how to say good morning in French, so pardon me. Is it merci or something?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oh, thank you. Bonjour. Bonjour. So, good morning, bonjour to everyone. Really happy to be here. Happy to be. I mean, anytime I'm speaking to professionals in the space who are doing anything around compliance, risk, like Ms. Odu said, right? I'm always happy, right? Because it tells me that the future is secure. The truth is we are in a very, very innovative era right now, in terms of disruption. Every day there's something new disruptive going on, be it from, cryptocurrencies or AI, machine learning, right? And the truth is what people don't tell you is that innovation is only sustainable when there is regulation, risk management and compliance serving as that foundation, right? So obviously innovation will always precede all of this, but you'll find that people will be resistant to adopting, right? Or people who want to use those things for good things will be resistant to adopting until you bring in these elements which I've mentioned. So I feel like anytime I'm talking to people who are getting knowledge around this, it's always a blessing, right? Want to thank the 3CS team, and A&D obviously for championing this space, bringing knowledge into this segment. So really, I'm not here to talk too much. I'm just here to kind of give a bird's eye view of what I've gained, right? And I think for me, one of the things I really gained from this, from taking this certification is being able to lead from the front. The crypto space it has already happened, right? I personally, I even feel like us in Africa, we're a bit behind. The world has accelerated headfirst into this. We are about 4 years behind. And I think right now in Africa, we are really playing catch up. While we hesitated when there was a tailwind, we are now trying to catch up. And, because of the kind of people we are very, very risk averse generally. We are trying, for this to grow in a country where we are, in a region where we're already behind, then we need people like us, right? To really bring in those controls, those mitigants to make sure that we can adopt this safely. And for me, working in the banking sector, where, in Nigeria, for example, where we had already taken a stance to say, oh, we will not do A, we will not do B, and things are gradually getting better. I think it was very critical for me to get this kind of knowledge, because I can then go back. I've then gone back to my organization and say, look, maybe we're looking at this, a certain way. Maybe we can look at it this way. Maybe we can look at it that way. And I think that's one of the key things I would ask from everyone here, to be an active advocate. I think when you really understand this, it's really not anything complicated, right? What has just happened is democratization of how value moves at the end of the day. And I'm sure you went through the course. You really this is just money. What has really happened is we have decided not to use paper and maybe focused on what the government issues, and we are using sort of an electronic representation of value. So once you understand that, I think it then behooves on you to go back to your organization. Either you're working in TradFi, for the guys working in banks, asset management, insurance, and so on and so forth, or guys are working in paytech, relatively fintechs and all that, to go back and then spread the gospel and then help drive the innovation. So I don't know whether this was mentioned in the course, but I think I remember Mr. Adedeji talking about it. There's also the cultural part of this, which is you are not just, with the knowledge you have, you're not supposed to just go back and sit down and then wait. You can actually help in building products, right? Building controls into these things on how your organizations will take it forward. And I'll give you an example. In the last 6, 7, 8 months, you can see people like JP Morgan, Citibank, Standard Bank, PAPS, even, I don't know how many of us are familiar with PAPS, the African platform provider that is helping us do cross-border flows. All of them are adopting and creating products that help you, that utilize our foundation by stablecoins, right? So in the next 2-3 years, I'll be able to go on my phone or my mobile app, right? And, check put somebody's account in South Africa or in Egypt or in Tunisia or in Ghana or in Zambia, and the money will flow, right? Obviously, it will just look like value does move, but at the bottom rail, we'll have stable coins doing that liquidity settlement and all that. So what am I saying in all this? I'm saying you have gotten a front seat to what is going to happen in the future. And not only do you need to be an advocate in making sure that everybody understands that, look, yes, this is a new innovation, but we can do this safely. That's one. Two, you also have to sort of be in the driver's seat, actively driving how we can do it safely, right? So, I think when I asked, okay, how many people do you have on call? They said, oh, we have compliance, risk management, regulatory professional. And I was very happy because you guys are the ones that are going to bring trust, right? There's already, if you understood the course, they will tell you that trust is already embedded into the system in an ideal situation. But you will then be the one that will bring that, softer trust that, oh, I understand this, I'm a compliance person and I wouldn't lead you astray, right? So I just want to say you're highly privileged. I want to congratulate everybody here. You're highly privileged. I want you to flaunt your certification, one. Two, use that knowledge meaningfully. Don't just take that knowledge and put it in a box. Take that knowledge back to your organization, distill it further, and actually, what's the word for it? Actually utilize it in driving the future. Because the truth is, if you as an organization are not thinking about how to adopt this, believe me, in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years, you'll be lost because everybody's moving towards that. So I want to thank the A&D team once again for having me come to speak with everyone. I know that I don't have too much time. And I want to say a huge congratulations. I can see some familiar faces here. I can see some people I know. So really, really happy with the diversification of professionals we have here. And thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, Goke. Like, this was powerful. I'm sure the new inductees will be super excited to have you in the community with them. Thank you so much. We don't take this opportunity for granted. Thank you once again. So moving forward, we would like to have someone from the virtual assets space, the crypto space, the Web3s, and that will be Senator Ihenye. So Senator, are you on the call, please? Because I've been trying to be sure that you are on this call. So please, if you're on the call, you can unmute, and then let's have you before we move to the CCI. Okay, it looks like Senator is yet to join. So we'll pass the mic to Mr. Jaffet, CCI. So CCI means Certified Cryptocurrency Investigator, and he's really doing well. He's the group head, transaction risk and financial crimes for Yellow Card. That's a crypto exchange. In fact, if you don't know Yellow Card, it's a crypto exchange. And we're glad to welcome Mr. Jaffet Ghana, CCI, to the floor. Please, the floor is yours now.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Choma and Oge. I'm happy to be here. Congratulations to the February 2026 inductees. It's really an important step you've taken. I remember when I took this step in 2022, then the industry it hasn't gone how far it has gone right now, right? So there's a lot happening, a lot has happened, a lot is still happening, right? And this training you've gotten now is a foundation to the level of impact you can have, the level of roles you need to play. Currently, I manage operations across 34 markets, and I see, the kind of risks out there. I see the kind of monitoring we are doing. I see the kind of investigations. I see the kind of fraud. And if not for some of the background we had here, that served as a foundation, it would have been difficult, right? What stood out for me when I did this training then was how practical it was, and the learning concept. It's sort of gave me that foundation, blockchain foundation, investigation foundation. I remember then we used the one tool from Blockchain Intelligence Group, that was Cluey. But now there are lots of tools out there. Cluey is still part of them, but there are lots of Chainalysis, Elliptic. These are tools, but the foundation, if you lack the foundation, you would struggle even if you are given the best of tools out there, right? So as someone working within the fraud risks and financial crime, my background is, within fintech, banking, and digital assets. I've seen how these different backgrounds have helped me so far. So this is me saying that I know from this call, there are people within banking, there are people within insurance. The scope is wide, but trust me, even your existing role you're playing, that experience within that role, you can apply it. This added knowledge, you can apply it. Because guess what? The crypto industry is destabilizing things. Stable coins, I know Goki mentioned perhaps, like you can practically take loan on the blockchain, right? When I'm paying for exams now, paying for, international transactions, I don't even use my, my local cards. I use a card on the blockchain. This is just to tell you how deep it has gone. And there are lots of products coming in. There are lots of integrations out there. There are integrations with the PSPs, with the banks. There are integrations with insurance. So if you have this background, it gives you like guidance. It gives you like a roadmap to follow. You're able to now understand, hey, this is where I need to apply this. Even when I'm asking for compliance requirements, right? These are the things I need to look out for. These are the kind of checks I need to look out for. If I'm asking for who is the MLRO, I want to also know what's the experience of this person. Like the scope is wide, right? So more importantly, my experience, the training I had with A&D Forensics, it strengthened my credibility in the industry itself. Competence must be visible, and when you learn from the right people, when you join this kind of community, you are able to benefit from different experiences, not just from the crypto side. The alumni community itself has people from different environments. So you're able to even share your own knowledge, ask questions. There are lots of people who have gone through the journey you might be trying to go to now, and then you can ask and get experiences for them, right? So one thing I would say is don't let this certification sit on your CV. Apply the frameworks, refine your reporting, raise your documentation standards, ask better investigative questions based off of what you've learned here. Push for stronger controls within your environment. Look out for learning opportunities. It's one thing for you to be taught in school. It's another thing for you to be out there pursuing knowledge, follow the trend, be on the media, be on LinkedIn, follow the players within the industry. There are lots of players. Follow the players. Follow, regulatory insights, regulatory updates, across. We see what's happening around West Africa. We see what's happening around East Africa. Take, for instance, Kenya is bringing a regulation. The regulation is out. We are talking about implementation now. East Africa, Rwanda as well is there. So there are some regions where they've not banned crypto, but they've not banned, the blockchain. They've not banned cryptocurrency transactions, but it's happening. So some of you are from there, right? Your experience here, your experience through this learning is part of what you need to take back to help be a voice in bringing that structure into place, right? Talking about other parts of Africa as well. You see Botswana, there's already a regulation they're operating. So if you're from Botswana, learning from here. In fact, regulators in Botswana are looking for people with experience, people with knowledge to come join them, to come play more roles in guiding how the industry operates, right? So yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot your experience can take you to. There's a far destination, right? Your experience can take you to. So I urge you to, you shouldn't just sit on your CV. You should be actively learning, actively seeking, where you can contribute the experience so that it doesn't become idle. When you don't refine something, when you don't sharpen a knife further, it will just become blunt or no use. That's not the work of a knife, right? So congratulations once again to the February cohort. I wish you all the best, excellence all through your career. Thank you.
Wow. Like I was trying to even jot, don't let the certificate sit on your CV. If you don't sharpen the knife, it will become blunt. Like Japhet, you nailed it. Thank you so much. Like this is powerful. I am beginning to feel like we don't even need to rush this ceremony because there's a lot of nuggets coming out. Like people are really taking out value that is free, of course. So we are here to celebrate, but then it's value packed. Thank you so much, Japhet, and to everyone that has spoken so far. So I don't know if we have Mr. Chiri on the call. Of course, we have representatives from the law enforcement, especially the Interpol Nigeria. Of course, most of the activities are kind of a bit busy and tight, but they were invited. I don't know, Mr. Chiri, are you on this call? Okay, so probably we would be wrapping up. Is Senator here as well? Okay, so thank you so much to everyone that has spoken so far. And right now, I would like to call our senior partner, Mr. Adedeji, to now give his speech. He was excused earlier because of his engagement in the office. So, sir, are you available now to please speak to us?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Just juggling so many things, and congratulations to the graduates. I have very short speech, no long speech. So welcome everyone to this very august occasion. I welcome all the faculty members, and I say well done to all you have been doing. Also, thank you, Javed, and some other industry partners that have also honored us with their presence in this very tight notice. Most especially, also, the graduates. It's not been an easy task. And I picked some feedback from some, and they say, look, that is a very tough week, as you may, very tough to sit down or to the whole day, learning all the rudiments of the things that we need to do. So like I want to say, today is not simply just graduating ceremony. It is just recognition of your new professional class that you have just attained, and you are moving into a very critical frontier of finance. Like Jafet has mentioned, your skill is highly needed, but it's beyond just the certification in your hands. It's more of doing some inner development personally to be able to be called an expert in that line. Expert is actually has less to do with certification. Certification is the foundation. And we can see that over the decades, I was just discussing now with some management of one of the tier 1 bank. That's why I delayed a bit to join. And the discussion was the traditional thing that have happened and the traditional finance that has been, the frontier have moved, over the last decade, and I think since Bitcoin, over 17 years ago or thereabout, digital assets have moved from what it used to be to now getting mainstream in our financial system. And it's becoming at the center of all global innovation. So you talk about cryptocurrencies, you talk about tokenized deposit, you talk about tokenized real world asset, you talk about tokenizing bonds, commercial paper. Yesterday, I was showing the banks about tokenizing LC, letter of credits. All this, if these traditional institutions have to join in, it means it's changing how banking is done. It's changing how value is moving. It's also changing how capital market will be operating. And in doing all this, the expert that will also be in the middle of it, because as this transcends and moves, also creates risk. So meaning, as we have seriously fast payment, easy movement of value, the gap will still remain the fact that there will be risks that will be created in between these blocks. And that is where you will be stepping in as certified cryptocurrency specialists. And so you will be part of that new generation of professionals that will bridge this new world. And I can tell you, if you understand this new world very well, you'll be shocked at how the traditional world believes that something like that is actually not happening. When you sit down in front of very serious chief executives of these financial institutions, or even capital market, I tell them, this is what is happening, this is the kind of risks I'm seeing. You are able to see them because of your grounded training. You are able to see them because of your commitment to learning new things that are happening. And then you will be able to bridge this gap for them. So you'll be sitting in between that technology, the financial system, and the traditions, and also the maintaining the financial integrity for those companies. And so your understanding of compliance, FATF rules, AML, CFT, blockchain analytics, tracing wallet, checking wallet risks, regulatory frameworks and laws are all things that you must be at the bottom of what that will inform your interest going forward. So if read about this area that I've talked about, post about them, and build credibility around this new field as against just certificate and against We can preach and we can talk. But if some people, I mean, among the graduates we've seen, where even while we train graduates, we have offers where people tell us, please, as soon as they graduate, can they join us? And a lot of people just wanted the certificate to go and show on LinkedIn or to show in some other places, and they have not shown commitment and grit to be able to take up those assignments. Ghana mentioned, a friend of mine called to say, look, we need A&D Forensics in Botswana. And the simple reason why we are not in Botswana is just my posture about just 2 million population as a country. But of course, the regulators and the government agencies that need to do this need support. So it means you can work there as a consultant, you can work there to support whatever they are doing, and to be able to show off those whole capability that you build across this period. 1 week, again, I repeat, 1 week cannot do much for you. 1 week, we give you the foundational knowledge and the certification and reading to say that your brain is so super to magnet ideas. And that's why you're able to answer those questions and have a cutoff of over 80 and thereabout and pass. But that is just the foundation. So you have now an obligation to be very objective as you do your work, obligation to uphold highest standard as you do. Again, now people trust you, people want to believe in you, people want to listen to regulatory direction and policies. And people will call you from the places you least expect, because if you project that. Yesterday, on my way home after closing, I received a call from someone we've interacted with. Say, okay, please, we are calling you from Harvard University, and we want you to come talk to students, policymakers that will be hosting something in Harvard University about cryptocurrency, about compliance, about the risks. And that can only happen because you've chosen to build capacity in a field, and people attest to that credential. Just like LinkedIn, we ask you, who can endorse you? So that endorsement, people endorsing you are endorsing you because they're following you, they're seeing their trajectory, they're seeing your development, they're seeing your interests. And so all the graduates, I want to plead that we look at those directions. And if actually we're just not doing it for taking paper alone, you are going forward, represent a professional body and professional group of people that will help shape the next generation of financial regulation. You help shape the future regulation, future risk management, for example. You also help shape this nascent cryptocurrency digital asset ecosystem. It's very, very nascent, it's new. Everybody is still learning about it. Be part of those people that they will go to in your country, in your office, in your neighborhood, anywhere, belong to communities. It's good that we have in the community you will be moving to after this graduation. We have a community where you have law enforcement officers. You have a community where you have compliance officers and chief compliance officers of banks. We have a group of where people are just investigators. People are working with exchanges. Share your knowledge. Ask questions in that place. We'll all be there also. So your learning also continues. And if there are anything, because nobody knows it all, even we that are instructors on these courses, we're still seeing new things. Myself and the managing partner in Kenya, we had a meeting somewhere in Kenya, I think 2 weeks ago or thereabout, and we're just in a lift with someone from South Africa. And he said, oh, what do you guys do? Because we're wearing the A&D Forensic t-shirt. And he said, oh, what do you guys do? So we say, we understand crypto risks. We understand, we work around crypto compliance and also help law enforcement to investigate. And he just simply asks us and say, what are you people doing about REM BTC? Can you people investigate it? And I look at the managing partner. It's not an area I've actually looked at. It's not an area that I think I'm familiar with. But have I spent years to compliance, crypto investigation? The answer is yes. It means knowledge is so wide. It's an ocean. You only swim your own part based on your capability. I didn't sleep. In fact, the managing partner also knew that I was not sleeping. So 4 a.m. I was digging on REM BTC, the implications, the way it is difficult to investigate it. I didn't sleep, and that was around 5 or 6. We got that, and I said, okay, I will really look at it. I have not looked at it, but I didn't want to sleep to the next day. without being able to talk authoritatively on what the risk is, what this looks like. And that's the kind of thing I want to encourage all of us to do, that you will not get all by having the certification. It is great and beautiful for you to write, oh, certified cryptocurrency specialist, I can guide you. When the doing starts, do not disappoint us as much as possible, people. And then we'll also make sure that that credential, stand the test of time to achieve the whole thing you want to achieve. As we leave today, for example, after this whole thing, remember the credibility of this certification. Remember that it will ultimately define your conduct, your expertise, and the integrity of other stakeholders by calling you to ask you a lot of things and guides on the supposedly things they don't know. So thank you again, and I want to say congratulations to all the graduating students. And more students, you are graduates. So, I wish you all the best as you do. The industry needs you, the regulators need you, your country needs you. The future of digital asset finance depends on the professionalism you impute into this whole idea. So again, thank you very much. So I don't take much time. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the time and contribution. Thank you so much. So I want to also give Senator the opportunity, because Senator needs to speak from the ecosystem, virtual asset service providers aspect, and of course. So I think he excused himself, but he's on the call now. So quickly, Senator, please, just very briefly, let's hear from you so that we can proceed to the next segment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name remains Senator E. Hayen, and I am very delighted to join you here. Because of the time that we've got left, I would just say that a big congratulations to the new alumni of this very prestigious and wonderful community that I have also been part of since I also went through the same training as you did, and it was pretty successful back then. At the time, I recall things were evolving and we needed to put some structure into compliance, and we happen to be one of those lucky enough to have been certified under this same program. And since then, it's been a very beautiful experience, building in the space, connecting in the space, and creating value in the space, building trust and confidence in an industry that continues to evolve. As you must have been tutored during this program, you would have found that there are bad actors out there. And while you may not be the one to catch everyone, it's very, very, very important that you build from here to ensure that you become one of those rails of trust and confidence in the space. And beyond looking for opportunities, we should see ourselves as value creators. Identify yourself in the ecosystem. Look for places where there are gaps, and there are many gaps out there. Reach out, connect, ask questions. Thankfully, the A&D Forensics 3CS community is a very robust and friendly one, very open as well. So feel free to reach out. There's a lot of learning that will still go on. What you have right now, by way of a certification, is to show that you've met standards. But trust me, the standards keep evolving, keeps changing by the day. Stay in the community and keep up. And I will also be here to welcome you on the other side, maybe when you join the online community as well. My name remains Senator E. Hayen, and I'm very sure that as you go out there today, there will be virtual asset service providers out there waiting for your services, whether they are crypto wallet services, crypto exchange services, and what have you. There are also the public sector. I can tell you there's a lot of work going on in that aspect, from the SEC to the Central Bank of Nigeria, NITDA, and the rest of it. You will not be able to add value if you don't identify yourself with a winning team, such as the 3CS CCI winning team, brought together by A&D Forensics and our very good friend, Mr. Didiji, Owonibi, Chioma, and the rest of the faculty. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Senator. So with that, we'll bring this segment to an end. I'll call on Oge to usher in the next segment. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Choma. Thank you to our alumni speakers for sharing your insights and experience with us. It's always encouraging to hear how the 3CS certification continues to support professionals in their work and strengthen compliance practice across the ecosystem. All right, so now we are moving to the central moment of today's ceremony, which is the formal certification conferment. So during this segment, each graduate will be recognized individually as they are formally conferred with the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. So dear graduates, please turn on your cameras when your name is called, briefly unmute to acknowledge the conferment. So I'll invite Mr. Adedeji Owonibi, as senior partner at A&D Forensics, and Choma Onyekeli to lead or formally confer this certification. So Mr. Adedeji and Choma, over to you.
So much. So we'll start with the first person. I will just call, and then Mr. Digi will continue. So are you ready? We have the first person already displayed on the screen. In the person of Caroline Ikabi. Mr. Digi, please go ahead.
Yes, so Caroline, congratulations. By the authority vested in me as the lead and senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification today. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am honored to receive this certificate, and I will work hard and uphold the standards of the 3CS community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next is Misha Yobi.
Mishak is on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm on.
Okay, Mishak, congratulations for the attainment of the Certified Cryptocurrency Specialist certification. By the authority vested in me as the senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby, as a firm, as institute, confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. I'm honored to receive this certification and commit to upholding the standards of the 3CS community.
Thank you. Next is Oluwaseun Ogwanike.
Congratulations, Oluwaseun, for attending this. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations once more.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm honored to receive this certification and commit to upholding the standards.
Thank you. Next is Imo Ababio.
Imo, congratulations. As our Senate President, I'm not the one conferring on you. I think this is the namesake. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensic, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I'm honored to receive this certification, and I commit to holding all the standards of the 3CS community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Mohammed Ahmed.
Mohammed, congratulations, and nice catching up with you again here after Kenya. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, it is our pleasure to confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Okay, so in absentia, I think he traveled out of Kenya. So next is Oluwaseun Adeniyi.
Oluwaseun Adeniyi, congratulations. And by the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Okay. Next is Jennifer Emelike.
Congratulations, Jennifer, and for this attainment. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sir Deji. Thank you to the A&D Forensic team. I'm truly honored to receive this certification, and I would like to declare my commitment to upholding the standards of the 3CS community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Olajide Ojo.
Okay, Olajide Ojo, congratulations. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Okay. Next is Nana Osei.
Okay, congratulations, Nana. It's not been easy. By the authority vested in me as the senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. I am honored to receive this certification, and I commit to upholding the standards of the 3CS community.
Okay, all the way from Senegal, we have Muhammadu Mustafa Sheikh. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, yeah, bonjour. By the authority vested in me as a senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist. Joyeux anniversaire.
Thank you so much. I am honored to receive this certification and commit to upholding the standards of the 3CS community. Thanks again.
Okay, next is Akwasi GB.
Congratulations, Akwasi. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification today. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to this certification, and I commit to upholding the standards of the 3CS community. Thank you, sir.
Okay, the next is Boateng. I don't think.
Congratulations, Boateng. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. I am honored to receive this certification and commit to upholding the standard of the 3CS community. Thank you.
Okay, next is Rhoda.
Congratulations, Rhoda. How do I put it in the Swahili language? But congratulations. By the authority vested in me as the senior partner at A&D Forensics, we have conferred upon you today the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certifications. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I am honored to receive the certification and commit to uphold the standards of the 3CS community. Thank you.
Okay, from Ghana, we have Edina Miaote.
Congratulations, Edina. By the authority conferred and vested in me as a senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist today. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Unfortunately, I'm not able to share my camera right now, but I'm concerned. My surname is missing on the certificate. I hope on the congratulations flyer, I hope it will be fixed. But thank you, and I promise to hold up to the standards of this wonderful community. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, your concern will be fixed. Next is Aderibe Ezekiel.
Congratulations, Adelibibe. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations once again.
Next is John Wilberforce Akefie.
Congratulations, John. By the authority vested in me as senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So, okay, continue, sorry.
I'm truly honored by this conferment, and I commit to uphold to the standards of 3CS community. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you so much. I'll just share a screen and then we'll call on just 3 persons from this cohort to quickly talk about their experience, and we'll start from, I think, Caroline. Please, can you just quickly?
I carry on?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
So good afternoon, and thank you for this session. I was really happy to be part of this cohort. The learning experience was great, very practical, lessons were well taught, and I really want to appreciate my fellow cohort members for the interactive sessions we had, the Kahoot sessions, and for just being together even after the class session. We have kept on interacting and sharing nuggets of wisdom. As we move to the next level, I call upon all of us to cheer each other and help our countries be the best in this space. So congratulations to all of us, and thank you to A&D Forensics, to Oge, Chioma, Sewe, and Mr. Deji. This is a well-put module, and it is very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Boateng, are you here? Very briefly.
Yes, I'm here. And I must say, I'm also very honored, not just to be part of the certified community, but also the experience and the depth of knowledge and the alumni community I think we are going to be part of. The knowledge will serve as a guiding principle for many of us as we graduate. Most of us came into this program with many questions and a great deal of curiosity about the world of crypto compliance. The training with A&D was very intense, and I must say, because to be trained in 5 days and write an exams at the same time was very intense, but honestly, it has been an eye-opener. It has deepened our understanding of the cryptocurrency compliance space, blockchain investigation, and the evolving risks with digital assets. And for me, it has motivated me to keep learning even more. So I am walking out of here today, not just certified, but truly excited about what lies ahead. And I believe every one of us is also the same. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we'll have Oluwaseun Adeniyi very briefly, and then Misha, get ready. I'll call you next. Oluwaseun. Is Oluwaseun here? Okay. All right. So we would go ahead to welcome the valedictorian and the person of Mishak Yobi to have his speech at the moment. Mishak, please communicate that you are ready.
Yes, I am ready.
Yes, you did absolutely exceptional to earn this particular valedictorian of the set. So please go ahead with your speech for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, wherever you are, to A&D Forensics, our families, friends, colleagues, my fellow graduates. It's an honor to speak as a valedictorian for the February 2026 cohort as we mark the completion of our journey through the A&D Forensics 3CS program. It is an experience that has challenged us, sharpened us, and prepared us for one of the most dynamic frontiers of modern finance. On the first day, I remember asking myself what I had gotten myself into because everything was new. One moment we were talking about forks, the next moment about cryptography, and at some point, Sarah even launched into Python, and I panicked. When I came into this training, I had no formal background in compliance. My interests had always leaned towards investigation and analysis, and compliance felt procedural and secondary. But somewhere between those long evenings of studying and the intensity of our class discussions, I realized that nothing in finance, crypto, or innovation survives without compliance. Compliance is the foundation. It is the second line of defense which anchors responsible and sustainable innovation. Today, we can proudly say we understand not only the compliance procedures, but also the complexities of blockchain governance, AML, CFT frameworks, risk management, and crypto regulation in preparation for compliance. We've also learned to identify financial red flags within virtual asset service providers and how to build effective crypto compliance programs for financial institutions. And I also briefly want to speak about why this work matters, not just to banks or virtual asset service providers or regulators, but to our people. Across our continent, millions still live on the edge of the formal financial system. And for many Africans, cryptocurrency can be a practical tool. It can be a remittance corridor and a way to participate where traditional banking has excluded us. And crypto also opens doors to new economic opportunities, including ownership of digital assets, tokenized investments, and participation in global markets. Notably, that reality brings opportunities, but it also brings risk, like fraud, scams, infringement of data privacy, and money laundering. The 3CS program taught us that crypto compliance is not just it's not a roadblock to innovation. It is the guardrail that keeps innovation from actually driving off a cliff. And as cryptocurrency compliance specialists, we stand at the intersection between innovation and regulation. We're the ones who ensure that progress does not become predation. And when we apply our compliance and AML, CFT, CPF skills, and others that we've learned, we are defending access, fairness, and trust across communities that need it most. And trust is the bedrock of our financial systems. And as I conclude, I would like to send my sincere gratitude to our trainers at A&D Forensics. Thank you for refusing to accept silence even when you hesitated in class, and for forcing us out of our comfort zones. I'll miss the enthusiasm contests, which by the way were not rigged in my favor, as someone called to joke, and the thought-provoking questions. And to my classmates who drawn from Kenya, Ghana, Senegal, Nigeria, thank you for your insights, your competition, your after-session interactions. And despite all schedules and the exigencies of life, we showed up. Let us remain active within the A&D Forensics Alumni Network and continue sharpening one another beyond this training. Looking ahead, may we put our knowledge and skills into practice and commit to continuous learning in the nascent area of crypto compliance. We arrived here as learners navigating cryptocurrency compliance, and we live as practitioners entrusted with protecting access, fairness, and trust in a rapidly evolving financial world. May we carry that responsibility seriously. The very best to the February 2026 cohort. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Misha Yubi from Kenya, for those thoughtful reflections and for representing the voice of the February 2026 cohort so well. Once again, congratulations to everyone, to all the graduates on this achievement. So we'll now proceed to the 3CS Alumni Induction Declaration, which formally welcomes this cohort into the A&D Forensics 3CS Alumni Network. Okay, so I think that will be handled by Choma. Choma, I think you can now go ahead to
Yes.
the declaration.
Thank you so much. Please, I got a chat from Olajide Michael. He said he dropped off and he is supposed to be part of the people conferred. We don't want him to feel bad. Olajide Michael, are you on the call now? So that we'll be sure you were given the second opportunity. Please confirm that you are on the call at the moment, otherwise we can proceed.
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
I am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I don't know, Mr. Deji, we would please need you back. Let me just present his particular slide, and then so that we do not leave him behind. Let me quickly do that now. Sorry, it's coming up. Okay, so let me share again. We are celebrating, so we don't want to leave anybody behind. So let's carry him along since he's on the call. Okay, so this is Olajide Ojo. Mr. Deji, please, one more time, we beg you to please help us.
Yes, Olajide, I think we called earlier. Maybe you didn't hear us. So congratulations once more. And by the authority vested in me as a senior partner at A&D Forensics, we hereby confer upon you the Certified Cryptocurrency Compliance Specialist certification. Congratulations and welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm honored to receive this certification and commit to upholding the standards of the 3SA community.
All right. Thank you so much, staff, for coming back. Okay, so we'll quickly go to the final one, which is the declaration. So please let the inductees kindly turn on their cameras and let's do this together. You can raise your hand, put it on your chest, whatever, but let's have it now. So I'll read and then we'll go. So at the count of 3, I'll read and then you respond, and then all together we'll say I so affirm. So I commit to uphold the highest standard of integrity. We can't hear you.
I swear.
To uphold the highest standard of integrity.
I will apply my expertise to combat financial crime,
Regulatory discipline and ethical financial practice.
digital asset governance,
Apply my expertise to combat financial crime, strengthen digital asset governance, and contribute
that comes with this certification.
I accept the responsibility that committed as I so affirm.
Is it confusing? Sorry. So I will say the first line, and then if your environment is busy, please do not unmute. Just specifically talking so that we'll have it orderly. All right. Of course, we follow rules and regulations here. So I will read and then you respond, and then when we're done, we'll also we'll stay together. So I commit to uphold the highest standards of integrity. So let's go.
I congratulate you.
Regulatory discipline, I will apply my expertise to combat financial crime, stretching digital
contribute meaningfully to
I accept the responsibility that comes with this certification. I so
affirm.
Please mute, Ezekiel. Can you mute, please? Ezekiel, please mute. You're all right. Thank you. So thank you so much for this, and we hope to have you as leaders in future in this ecosystem. So I'll pass the mic back to Ogi at this moment. Thank you.
Right, congratulations. Congratulations, you're now formally inducted into the 3CS Alumni Network. So before we conclude today's ceremony, we're going to do a quick group photo to capture this moment. So kindly ensure your cameras are on, and please, you can help us switch to the gallery view so we can capture everyone just in a few moments. Let's do this.
Okay, please, let's, I think some people are not yet on. Okay. All right, so at the count of 3, we'll take the picture and then we'll be done. All right, 1, 2, go. All right, don't worry, it's taking. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a wonderful moment, capturing the February 2026 cohort together. So as we begin to conclude the ceremony, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. DG to deliver the closing remarks for us. Mr. DG, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you very much. I think we've all spoken, and all candidates, I mean, all the graduates have been certified, duly certified. And I'm just going back to the closing part of my initial speech to say, congratulations. This is just the beginning. Put in the effort, write your name in gold. If it's a sector you think you want to build a career, building a career takes some time, takes some hard work. And so in that sense, we should ask questions, join the community, make sure your interest projects exactly what you are doing, read about it, post about it, just around those areas of expertise. If opportunities come, we will call you if you are very open to it, and we see that those activities actually match what we're seeing as not only the certification, but you've also built some skills. I think we will be able to do some very fantastic recommendations where you can also build such careers as we go. So congratulations, I think it's a day well spent, and I wish all of us success as we proceed into our different areas, different countries, different organizations, and as we interact with this new credential to speak to people that will need our service, or people that don't understand it, that we need to educate to understand the gaps that existed based on our own new learning. So congratulations once more, and have a fantastic day ahead of all of us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Deji, for those inspiring closing remarks. Once again, congratulations to all our newly certified cryptocurrency compliance specialists. And on behalf of A&D Forensics, we will thank our speakers, thank our alumni, invited guests, members of the media, and everyone who joined us today to celebrate this important milestone. So this brings us now to the end of the 3CS certification, conferment, and alumni induction ceremony for the February 2026 cohort. Thank you all for joining us, and we wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Please follow our socials for more details. So people are asking
Thank you. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.